learn how to be funny.
Adeline for Chris. Last call for Adeline for Chris.
Yes, both of us. You're going to stand here on my side. I don't want to stand there. I'm probably going to stand there. I'm only 5'7". I think it's my license says it's 5'7", but I look taller. I think you're lying.
I don't know. I was told that I was 5'7".
Juice tower.
Yeah.
Talk about our heights.
Yeah. At least we're only talking about heights.
This way. Good. When we're ready. All right, Bob Benton here. We got our February championship matches. Looking at the heavyweight match here, we got our defending champion Juice. Held on to the belt for a whole month now. How's that feel?
It's just holding on to the belt, you know. Good competition. I love the series. I know Ray for a long time. We crossed with a lot of times on lane scale, so I know it's going to be a good match. So just hit the bowl and do as best as I can, as always, like I did with Swade.
Yep, it was a great match last month. Said as predicted, what 6 games?
6 games, like you said.
Like you both predicted, it was a great match both ways. And then we got Ray Smith here, first lefty contender we've seen in the heavyweight series in a while that I can remember. So what's your plan today?
Throw the ball and strike.
Easy. All right.
It's just make it a good match.
Yeah. You know, I expect it to be a good match, especially lefty-righty. So you both get the lane to yourself, see what happens. So predictions, Champ, what do you got?
I got to go at least 6 as always.
6 is always
6
Champ.
At least 6.
Champ takes himself. Ray, what do you think?
The goal is not to get swept here. I mean,
been there, done that.
I can agree with him. 6 and take up to 6. Hopefully.
Awesome. All right. Well, let's get things started. All right, gentlemen, bow well.
All right. Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, you want to go ahead and do that? All right, competitors, line up. Say competitors because I don't know our newcomers' names. Sorry.
No, that's Big Daddy Slanger.
Steven.
Alex.
Bob. Good. Good this way.
I want to thank our fearless leader for showing up today to greet on. Thank you.
All right, so here with our CAP Tag Team Champions for their match here in February. Let's talk first to our defending champions. Probably the longest running belt holders, or it's got to be close. So what's worked so far, and what are we going to do today?
We don't have a game plan. We just plan on whooping them. That's all. We got Randy McWilliams. We just plan on whooping him on the lane. That's all we plan. Let him talk his trash. And
So your plans to use the crowd to your advantage.
that's right. Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to hear him better than me today. So, all right. And our contenders coming from Carolina Gatekeepers, our first chance at a belt for the new team in the UBA, right? So,
Right.
so tell me about how your run's gone and what your plan is today.
It's going good. Throw a lot of strikes. They proved that they got what it takes to win the belt and also defend it. They had it since October. They're about to give it up today, though.
All right. What's your prediction? How long does this match go?
It could go 7. They're
Could go
tough.
7?
They're tough. They're tough.
All right. And you guys, you making this an early one, or we going the distance?
No, we trying to make it early. Them guys are good. I seen them bowl last one, so we trying to get rid of them early.
All right. Awesome. Bowl well, guys. Bowl well.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so
Good catch. You want to take that seat? Yeah.
So what?
All right, so we got Bob and Kyle here for your February championship matches. We're looking at the heavyweight match right now.
Juice starting it off early with a strike.
Got Juice versus Ray Smith. Juice was our champ we won last month at Village Lanes. We're here at Woodleaf, Salisbury, North Carolina. So Juice being your new champion, has held the belt for a whole month. And then
It's
Ray
been a whole
being
month already?
Whole month.
Wow.
Whole month. Ray being your first lefty contender we've seen in a while. So we're looking for a good match today.
First full roller contender ever?
Very well may be. Very well may be. Pretty unique. You don't see a whole lot of full rollers making up the heavyweight series of all series.
Right.
So early, obviously frame one, game one, call this a little blip, leave it a little 3-7. Do we think there's some nerves? Yeah. It's the most important match of his run so far, for sure.
Definitely, I'd say so. I think first game is going to be kind of getting the jitters out.
For sure.
Just we'd never seen him here before. He hasn't had the tag belts or anything like that before.
I don't think so. I think this is his first belt attempt.
Juice is nothing to not try. You know what I mean? He's definitely a competitor. So if you're going to have nerves, Juice is somebody to have nerves against for sure.
Yeah, but he showed that last month. I mean, he gave Swade everything he could handle in a great match both ways.
Right.
It definitely came out on top. So. Much better shot there from Ray. Looks like he's throwing a gem. So shout out to Storm Bowling, big supporters of the UBA. Throwing a roto grip gem to start. So supporting the sponsors.
That's 10 back. Looks like he's throwing that MV Tour, that brand new MV Tour.
Brand new ball coming out on the hammer side. And
we saw Ray look at both the gems, the exotic gem and the regular gem. It looks like he's throwing the gem this time.
Agreed.
Like just the original solid. So.
All right, take. Got lane for take.
Definitely got a lively crowd here today for the match you see going on to the left. So might hear a little noise.
Flat 10 kind of makes sense. I want to set in the puddle a little bit.
Yeah, so Woodleaf Lanes here, very UBA friendly center. They absolutely love having all of us here. Huge supporters of the UBA, so definitely enjoy coming here anytime we can for our own matches, events, and happy they can host.
And it's close to home, so
it definitely is close to home. Woodleaf, I believe, and someone out there may correct me if I'm wrong, but got a new lane machine about a season or two ago. Definitely a much easier center now than it was. It was notoriously tricky, going into the last couple seasons, and now definitely a little bit easier to strike. Yeah,
right. And you can't really see in the video as of right now, but they got new chairs too. So
yeah, doing some improvements. We like this place. All right, another good shot by Ray. Looks like he's got his speed under control. So pretty familiar with Ray's game. We're teammates. Kyle and I both teammates in a different organization, so we get to see Ray a good bit. Get to get familiar with his game. So
we got spare strike for Ray so far, and strike 9 spare for Juice. So very close match still.
Another great shot by Ray.
Yeah,
Looks like he
very
settled
good
it
shot.
pretty quick. So
Absolutely.
going to make this first game a game no problem.
I think each shot for him has honestly been better than the last
Agreed.
so far. So
Trevor, go ahead and go get that ball. I'll put the bumpers back.
All right, Juice coming off a flat 10. Looks like he got that one. Oh, got that one where he wanted, and just the worst break. Do we agree? Is that the worst break in bowling on a good ball?
it's wild that you split the 8-9 and leave an 8 pin.
You touched both the 8 and the 9 with the ball and didn't knock them over. Ooh. Good shot by Juice.
I have a lane for Chris. A lane for Chris.
At least if you're going to do it, you want to do it on the spare that you have. You don't want to. If you're going to do it now, not later. But
Right. Also, just so you guys know, 3 frames into the tag match, very close match over there too. 2 spares and a strike for both sides. So
clean. See, I thought that one was a little in again, but no problem getting the messenger to come over.
quite a scout there. Think he just missed twice on that lane, or you think that lane he's got that lane tighter? What do you think?
He very well could be playing them different because I mean you're definitely right. Both of those shots were left of the ones on 4. All right, Ray steps up on a 3-bagger, has a real chance to put a nice little lead.
Leaked that one.
Oof.
It's a good 9 though. I mean,
Yeah.
you got that one going left.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with that result.
Yeah.
He knew that one was out the window. So I clean up the spare here. It's a 1-pin match on the maximum. So
All right, both bowlers still clean. A little better.
yep, looked like a better shot, but it picked up.
Wow.
He did shake his head like maybe he didn't like that one. Yeah, maybe he got a handful of it. It definitely looked like a better shot. It will be interesting to see, as this match goes on, both bowlers kind of creating their own transition here. So
Right.
you can't blame the other bowler in this case. If you miss a move, it's on you. You've done it. So
You got the whole side to yourself. So let's see how Juice responds here after Stone 8-pin on this lane last shot.
yeah, Stone 8-pin, scouts a 10, and now he's got a chance to take a lead. Oof.
Oh, wow. 4-pin.
That one definitely picked up too. And he almost looks, I don't want to call it confused, but it almost looks like he thought that was better than a 4-pin.
A couple flag 10 pins on the left lane, 8-pin, and then a 4-pin on the right lane.
All right, both bowlers staying clean, living in the pocket. First bowler to string him here manages to take this one, or is it a grind?
think so. I mean, based on what we're seeing here, both bowlers have a couple spares. Both bowlers still clean, so let's see what he does on this line after those 2 10 pins. Send a messenger to one, but
Well, that looks even more in, but dead flush, no problem.
yeah, that definitely looked more in.
You know, and also off his last shot, 4 pinning, you know, he may be thinking it's, you know, it is better to be a little left of that friction.
Right.
Where Ray's playing on the opposite. Ray is definitely just using that friction with a nice big core. Well, it looks like he moved too. Okay, that looked like a move. Definitely faster on the screen. Looked like maybe the ball just didn't slow down because he definitely moved away from the friction. So,
All right.
but he's not in the worst spot here. He's still got, you know,
Still
he's
very
up,
close.
up 10. It's basically a 1-pin match on the, you know, max score available. So it's, you know, make your spare here, figure it out. You can still put some pressure on.
All right. Praise God.
I have a lane for Edgar. A lane for Edgar.
See, that's the lane that Ray went high on last shot. Same result. It definitely looks like he gets it there, and then
That makes things a little tougher on him. Still
Oh,
very close,
for
though,
sure.
But he definitely gave the steering wheel back to Juice on this one, though. Gave it a shot.
Yep, gets the count. Makes it 4 pins on the count. You know, obviously not what you want to do in that situation.
24 still, so
Yeah, and Juice with 248 still available. But any miss at all still makes this a single pins
right.
a count game. So
Now
just
it's
looked
10
like
back.
looked like he liked that one.
Yeah. This is a big one here. This one can make his destiny a lot easier for this first game.
Wow! Did you just see that? Don't let me tell you how you're going to bowl. Don't let me tell your game. Don't let me tell you how you're going to bowl. I know your game better than you do.
Oh.
Ten.
Oh, and the late chop of the 10.
Late chop of the 10 and send a scout that way, too.
Yeah. Situationally, it's huge. That gives him a lot of breathing room, the 10th, no matter what Ray does. So
some interesting stuff happening over in the tag match, too. We'll get you over there in a minute.
Little ball change there.
That's a very good shot off the ball change.
Does that look like maybe an infinite physics?
Is that what it was? I didn't see.
Dark blue shiny ball?
Which is weird because I don't even think I saw him throw that one in practice. I saw him look at a few different ball
It might be
balls.
an RSTX2. Yeah, definitely an RSTX2. Yeah. So still looking at a big course similar to the Gems. Not quite as big, but much, much cleaner. Looking to delay some of that hook he's seeing. So it'll be interesting to see on this left lane. So left lane's the one that he's seen all that hook on in the last 2 shots. Looks better. Terrible break with the 10 pin. But I don't think he's going to be upset with that with the ball reaction he's seeing there. That gives him a much better look, I think, going forward.
Also, for people interested in the tag match that's going on right now, after 8 frames, both teams are off of open 160 to 165. That's a big strike right there.
Yep. Tiny
down
lead
5.
for Carolina Gatekeepers in that tag match. Very close match.
So that 10 pin there kind of seals this one for sure. Kind of just, what do you think? You think he still throws that RSD, or you think he should look at something else, get lined up for next game?
Yeah, if I'm Ray, I just left a pocket 10 pin on that lane. Pretty good shot. Not one I'm upset with considering my ball reaction looks like. I think I throw it again. I kind of just want the confidence builder. Let me watch one go through the pins right. Let me get a little swing loosener for game 2.
That's a very good shot.
Earlier with the ball he was throwing, he gets one there and it hooks a lot. Now with the cleaner piece, gives him a little something to work with. So again, I think if I'm Ray, I like the ball reaction I'm seeing. Gave away a few frames in the middle, but certainly still confident.
It's a good shot by Juice. I think Juice is in a very good spot here. He's got a couple of shots where he could take a look at some stuff if he wanted to, and as he grabs brutal collision off the bottom. So.
Yeah, this definitely looks like the Juice we saw last month. I mean, if we think about his match last month, there was not a lot of counts less than 9.
That is very true.
Between him or Swade in that title match.
Never even got less than 10 on the left lane for 6 games at Village.
Yeah, that was a 1-game match, or one lane match, I should say.
4. He's on lanes 3 and 4 again today.
Ironic.
That might not be the one, but
yeah, he nods his head. He saw what he wanted to see. So,
right. So we're going to be 1-0 Juice.
Yep, 1-0 Juice, score 237 to 204. Again, game I thought was a little bit closer than the score showed down the stretch, but
we got a real close one over here on the tag match in the 10th. 185, 190. So he can strike here for 205.
He's going to make NWO throw the first one.
Yeah.
Got 6, and to be honest, that's all that he really needed.
Yeah. Not give up the count. Still needs the first one.
All right, Ray getting us started off game 2. Down 0-1. Yeah,
very good shot.
Definitely like that ball reaction for him better. I think he's got a better chance to string strikes with that, not just stay close.
Cam Miranda put one up. And back.
Ice intervenes.
She needed it.
NWO wins tag match. 1-0
NWO over Gatekeepers in the tag match.
Just mixes them up.
Looks like he might have made a move in a little bit. A little bit more.
Yeah, it definitely looks like he's got
mixer look.
He's got a fair amount of room down lane to play with. Like, looks like he has left and right. Be interesting to see again on this left lane. He really hasn't gotten one right on this left lane.
Right.
Whether by design.
Yeah.
Another great shot, just 10 back, no doubter.
You got that one going a little further right.
A little bit.
Not way right, but definitely didn't sit in oil.
Tell you what, from experience, that juice is a hard juice to beat.
Yes. Absolutely is.
That's the kind of ball reaction of a 860 for 3 juice. So let's see if Ray can, turn this ball change into a good game and make this one close.
That one was way in, just kind of skated past the break.
Very in. Looked like he was in with his feet, in with his eyes, everything. It just
fast.
You can see it never hooked.
Almost a mile an hour fast.
Yeah. All right, cleans up the spare, which is never a gimme, no matter how easy they are. The bucket's not something I ever want to shoot.
We like buckets, but at the bar.
Yes, he definitely got that left quick around it. That's kind of the overcompensation a little bit. You know, you bucket on one lane and you try and say, all right, let's make sure this one hooks. And it's hard to tell if those two lanes that different because he's kind of got the same thing as Juice. You know, we're seeing him constantly playing them a little bit more in on lane 4. Again, don't know if it's by design. You know, we're not in the bowlers' heads here, but
Right. Exactly.
staying clean. You know, both bowlers have had no issues with spares here. The only open we've seen so far is that high flush 6-7 that Ray left.
The unfortunate thing is when it comes to a bowling alley like this where they're very strikeable and you got bowlers of this caliber, you have to string them.
Correct. Spares aren't going to get it done today.
Especially when shots like that are happening.
Yeah, absolute no doubters for all 4 of these shots.
Yeah. I think he saw what he needed to see with those 10 pins, and he's made the correct move since. So,
yep, you can tell there's a lot of comfort there. And you know, we talked about Ray maybe having a little bit of nerves first couple frames, but there's also a little bit of nerves on the other side. I mean, you just won the belt last month. This is your first defense. That's
Right.
not easy either.
Agreed.
All right, good shot by Ray there. Much better than his last one that lane.
Yep.
Yeah, but definitely something to be said for both sides having, you know, a little nerves early, but if anyone shook them off, it's definitely looking like Juice. We'll see if Ray can respond.
The right's very good.
For your safety and the safety of others, please no food or drink in the bowling area. Please keep all food and drink at the table at the pocketed areas. This is for your safety and the safety of others. Also, only one person on the approach at a time. If it's not your turn to bowl, please step down until it is. One ball down the lane at a time, and please wait for that weight on 2 rays before throwing your ball. Please do not step out on dry lanes as they are slippery and can cause injuries. If you have any issues, please come and speak to us.
Good try by Ray.
Very good try at it.
So after that monologue by the bowling center employees, so definitely looks like the left lane is the issue here. You know, I thought that was a much better shot from Ray and that hook too.
Definitely looks like Ray's not having a good time in this left lane at all. That's right.
Right, mixes them up. Yeah. I mean, that's definitely what you want to see. I mean, that just loosens your swing all the way up.
That looks like that's the miss.
Yeah.
The miss in.
Gets it right, throws him
Miss
around.
in's a 10 pin, seems like. Miss out. Got a good shot at mixing them up. Especially with how much of a handful he gets on it.
For sure.
Randy's giving them boys a hard time over there.
Yeah, I don't know how audible the peanut gallery is, but it is a one-man trash-talking show going on in the left match, and he's making it difficult on the gatekeepers. the back of the match in play here. I don't know if you saw that, but that was definitely in, and that never slowed down.
He knew it as soon as it left his hand.
Yeah, it looked like, miss at the bottom, miss on the lane.
Right.
Yeah, our favorite Asian buddy Noah in the comments mentions that Ray might need to change something a little bit smoother. And I don't know if you caught in the beginning of the first match, Noah, but Ray was on a really smooth ball, and it was close. But I think what he saw led him to where he's at with this RSTX2. But it looks like maybe now it's time for, is that another ball change there?
Is he in another ball? I didn't see him pick up.
Thought I saw him go to the rack. Yep, going to a Venom shock. Well, there you go, Noah. You wanted smoother, you get the ultimate smooth.
Yeah. So Noah, what's his next move?
Yeah, so now the question is that strong enough for where he's playing? But now if you're Ray, you're down a sizable amount. You're down 50 in the fifth. That's not where you want to be. But on the other sense, that gives you, 4 more shots to really try whatever you want. You're not trying to win this game anymore. You're trying to get lined up and make a run out of here.
Don't worry, Steve. You're all by yourself. You're going to see him up there right now. You're going to see him up there.
Another ball change to Ray. Very similar result in that left lane.
He's kind of in one of those modes right now where he's just got to go through everything and try to find something. He doesn't like his look. He's down quite a bit. Juice is stringing him. Just kind of got to go to the drawing board here. That's what it looks like he's doing.
Good. You throw everything you got until something looks good.
You said double. You mean double one?
It's one downside when it's a lefty versus a righty, because if one person just loses their look,
I can only say that I hope in a couple of months when me and my partner get to make a run at these tag belts that Randy's right there behind him, because we will have a good time. I got the peanut gallery
10
calling
back
us
by
out.
Juice again.
Juice
Randy's saying that
lane, but
on lane 1, we're going to see just the 8-pin left after this second shot. And survey says he got the 8, but he did not get the 10. Noah said change jerseys.
Yeah, I don't know that has the desired effect, but I like the effort. So that was interesting. So this is on the lane that was tighter, and I thought he really got a hold of that one. Like, he hit that one at the bottom, and it still kind of wiggled a little bit.
The mixer on that one.
And that might have been the slowest shot I've seen out of him, reading it just under 17 miles an hour. Everything else has been firm.
Right.
Interesting to see if they're starting to change a little bit for Juice.
All right.
The
7
atomic messenger.
Yeah. Those messengers were insane.
If I'm not mistaken, going to a little UC3 route. So.
Oh, man. An 8-pin.
Yeah, and that's, it's another shot I thought he got left quick, but a much better result being that, what do we call that, reactathane type cover. Doesn't quite overhook as much as some of those other reactive balls, but still not a good break for a really high flush shot.
I know anything can happen, but it looks like this one's pretty close to over for game 2 here.
Oh, it's over.
It's over?
Yeah, unfortunately, this game is over. I believe Juice needs 3 pins and 4 attempts. I think we can call that over. Oof. Little blower 7 there, but if you're Juice, you're just filling the frames here, getting through the motions. I think if I'm him, I'm more thinking about that left lane. His last 2 shots were not exactly desirable, so
agreed.
Just trying to figure out if there's a move there to be had. You know, on the other side, you know, Ray just stuffs that 8-pin, and you could take that both ways. Like, hey, is this a lot closer than my last couple shots? Or you can let it get to you and also be, man, I can't carry anything. So it'll be interesting to see how he bounces back here, game 3. Still got plenty of time to make this a match. Many of these have gone to 7, losing the first 2 or 3.
Yep. I've seen some epic walkdowns in my life.
I know during my little belt run, I don't think I won the first game ever. The
really?
second was like 50-50.
Way in. Like you said, just kind of filling frames here. That might have been a test shot to a area check.
Yeah, I mean, that was certainly left all the way, everything up front, down lane. But again, he didn't need it. Like you said, could have been just testing a little area check. You know, he spares here is important. He gets one more shot on this tricky lane for him.
I think if you're him, you'd take a look at something else. I know he has a good look, but on this lane, I think you'd take a look at something else here.
It looks like he's going to. He's just reaching down for that same ball he threw in the fill last game.
And he wants to get into it.
And that's 2 shots in a row with that one in fill balls. That just it's not convincing me.
Yeah.
Not convincing me.
So we're at 2-0 here.
Yep, Ray's finishing up this game too, but definitely a 2-0. He's struggling with some ball reaction. I can't even say that it's nerves. Like I don't think he's made that many bad shots. It just doesn't look matched up.
Show's pretty good.
I think
his first game 37 and then
37 to 2-0. Yep, and then 240 to 195 if Ray can double here.
Tag match on 1 and 2 here is actually pretty close as well.
Yeah, definitely heating up.
Yeah.
Like some footing issues there, which is that was almost a mile and a half faster. All right, so final result 241 for Juice, the defending champion, 184 for Ray Smith, the contender. Said 2-0 DSL. Juice is definitely comfortable.
Agreed. Look at him right now, just sitting there, comfy as can be. Look, he's
Relaxed.
stretching. Is he sleeping?
Looked like you last night.
Stop. This is not about me.
Yeah, and as they're getting started here, this the tag match is finishing up a real close one.
Yeah,
could be 1-shot difference. NWO's got a little bit of it. No, they're actually in a deficit, aren't they?
No, they can punch for 22.
Oh, you're right. 215 to 222.
15.
Yeah, 7-pin match.
Ooh.
It's another mixer 7 for Juice. So he's going to start thinking about, is this the right ball? Because if Ray starts striking.
That's not a good shot in the 10th there. Like on the tag match.
All right, so I think I think Ray's going to come out with some authority this game. I think, if I'm him, I have to feel like I need to come out with front 4, 5, 6. Like I've got to show that I'm here to play. Yeah,
Very good shot.
Great shot. Maybe the best one we've seen out of that ball change so far.
Agreed. NWO gets the 199, forcing them to get the first one, right? Another game on the tag matches where the first one
needs
the
the first hit in the 10th
is needed, this time by the other team. So
that was, you saw the 5, 7, 10 for a second, right? That one just didn't quite see it the way the one in the right lane does, and he's left with a little mixer 7, but that was close to disaster.
he needed it, and he got it. Noah says, Ray, move left and go hard.
To be fair, I think he's doing that. He's throwing it very firm, which is what Ray's good at. Ray likes to play him straighter. Ooh. You can definitely tell he liked that one. Didn't like the result. Me almost 7-10.
Right.
Mikey in the comments is asking for a breakdown of Kyle's golf swing between games. I can do it real quick between frames. It's non-existent, and it's still better than mine.
Oh, you did? See, I didn't even hear you go over that.
That's the best part.
This?
Yeah. Great finish in the tag match. Looks like Gatekeepers are going to even up that match 1-1 with a real clutch 6-bagger down the stretch. They had 65 in the 5th.
Yeah. Good shot.
Better shot by Juice. Looked like he was a little more forward. Got down to roll.
Also, he may have gave you a breakdown of the golf swing there, but ask him about the scoreboard after each game because I destroyed him.
We're
last
not here
night
for
at
golf
Top
scores. We're here for bowling.
That's enough about us, but I definitely was the one winning. Glad to see Kyle's awake. Thanks. All right. I guess this is going to be about me.
Oof.
Oh,
definitely a little bit of a tug, but you got to have those. You got to have those.
PTL. I see you, Senzo. Stop.
All right. Still clean living for Ray. Again, spares have been no issues on either side, but
got that right, Noah. Exactly. Can't see it. If I can't see the arrows, I'm shooting 690 plus. You know that, Noah. All right. So let's see what Ray's going to do here.
So this is coming off that weird almost 5, 7, 10 hit. Definitely got a little more left. Slowed it down.
10 back.
Much, much better.
So he actually did the exact opposite of what Noah said in the comments. Is
for that shot
went the other way and got softer.
How's the left?
Oh, ring 10.
Yeah, it's situational. I mean, Juice hasn't missed the hole. He's starting to lose carry a little bit. He got a chance to find a good double. And rings a 10 on a really good shot.
Yeah.
So if I'm Ray, I've almost got to be like salivating a little bit. Like, all right, my ball reaction looks better. Juice is losing his carry. Like, this is my chance. Let me get back in this match.
Right. with how bad the last one started off, this is looking very favorable for him for sure. Count right now is 2-0 Juice, and it's 1-1 for the tag match. Also, like to take a moment. One of UBA sponsors, Storm. Always got to say appreciation for them.
Much better shot there. So that's
very good shot.
Yeah, the left lane kind of went from the trickier one to almost maybe the better one now for Juice. So 2 real good shots there in left lane. Great shot by Ray. Those are 2 really good shots.
Definitely a way better look for him right now. Senzo, like I said, this isn't about me, okay?
Ooh, way left. Way left.
Yeah. It's not a good time for that.
No, it's your first double to take a lead, and just not a quality shot there. So no one to blame but himself on that one. But you got to clean it up here. You're certainly not out of the game. This is very close, but
right.
Certainly a little disappointed if I'm Ray. It covers it up. A sometimes tricky spare. And now you flip the switch here. You go back to Juice, struggling with some carry, but you got to smell a little blood in the water after a bad shot there.
Yep.
Find a double here, and you just flip things back in your favor. Looks like he likes it. 10 back.
10 straight back, so.
It's another great shot.
Very good shot.
10 back for Juice here, and almost looks like he's made the minor adjustments he's needed to get it to the pins correctly, and he definitely could string a lot here. Ray's going to have to bounce back from that bad shot and really put some pressure on. Yeah, great shot
back
there.
By Ray. It's a good bounce back.
I mean, 3 out of the last 4 have been absolute no doubters. You just can't make that mental, physical, whatever error occurred on the left lane. Just can't do it in that situation. So you got 2:46 left for Ray, 2:59 for Juice. So still anybody's match. It's still early. Much better. Oof, and the messenger behind it. I said, gotta have those.
Yeah.
Matches too tight to not carry the close ones.
I will say, man, this left lane has been his downfall today.
I agree.
Hey, Randy, Noah said you're too loud. Noah said you're too loud. You're Noah.
My Noah. We all love Noah.
Is it? Oh.
Oof.
Oh, man.
That is the third, if I'm not mistaken, mixer blower 7 since, end of last game. So again, both bowlers missing on their last shot. It doesn't really change the match much, but changes the max score. So Ray can still get to 226. That drops Juice down to, what are we looking at here? 239. So still a 13-pin max game.
38.
8, my bad. Counting's hard. Bowling math is real hard. And I think you're absolutely right, Senzo. I'm not sure I remember Ray leaving a 7-pin. I mean, he definitely has a 1 or 2, but I think you're right. Juice has left more 7s than Ray, the lefty.
I also think Ray's left more 10 pins than Juice has, so feelings are mutual. Ooh, that's a game changer.
Yeah, not
Definitely
only
makes things real interesting.
Yeah, not only from the factor that he missed, but the count too. I mean, losing 4 pins on count there is huge. Oh, but cleans it up. No problem.
That's how
Make a mess, you clean it up. Great spare.
That's what champs usually do. So. That's a pretty clutch 2-4-8-10, dude.
Yes, that's situationally huge. That gives him a 224 max. That keeps him close to where now, Ray strikes there.
Shot.
This is the first chance Ray has been able to get up and have a chance in the 10th to really do something meaningful here.
Yeah.
All right. Ray needs a double and 9 to take a game here. Oh, a little bit left. And that one just wiggles on him.
It's left lane for him.
Yeah, it is the left lane. I don't know if I think Ray would agree with me. It probably wasn't 100% best shot, but still big spare here to make Juice fill the frame. Oof. All right, tough break there. Ray finishing with 194.
This guy gets 6.
And Juice basically just needs half to make this 3-0.
And
He has no problem.
Or 9 back, 1 back later.
Yep. All right, so that's official game 3. Juice is gonna be up 3-0. In the pregame interview, Ray said his first goal was to not get swept, and it's not looking like a great goal at this point. He's got to get moving.
All right, so 3-0 Juice's way. It's looking like that might have been going the other way. That game there. Right, 223 to 194. Juice's way. So it means one more for Juice. If he gets one more win, that's it. Ray's got some work to do. Got to go back 4 games. Got to go for a full walk down if he wants this belt. All right, it's a good start right there.
Yeah.
Especially coming on his bad lane. He's been having a tough time with the left lane there. 10 back. Start things off on the left lane. It's a good start. Ten back for Juice as well. So.
All right, game 4. Do or die time for Ray.
They're going to roll like 400. 300 is not there.
400 would be a heck of a score. I don't think they're beating that one.
It came out of my mouth wrong. I'm about to say 3 or 4, 300. It came out of my mouth wrong. You know what I mean? 0, 4, 300.
10 straight back again.
Good shot
for Juice.
It looks like he's still in the same ball.
Looks
Game 4
like it.
hasn't really a couple test shots that fills, but
One of the benefits of bowling against a lefty is you also don't get the transition either. So.
correct.
Really?
We only do that with spaghetti, dude. Like the movie was that cartoon movie.
Lady in the Tramp.
That's it. I lied because Bob only eats chicken tenders, so that can't work.
Chicken tenders are delicious. Right. Another high shot from Ray there, that right lane.
All right, for those just tuning in, I know we just mentioned it is 3-0 Juice. Do or die time for Ray.
Better shot on that left lane. It's been the tricky one.
Yep.
But one backers aren't going to get it done. He has got to start striking. No, that's a good call in the comments. That is definitely not that same NV tour he was using. I think that is the newer Bigfoot. That's definitely a different ball. Yeah, something much cleaner.
Yeah, and it was a good ball change, it looks like. Hi. Ugh. It's in.
In, but I think the difference, goes to that cleaner piece. It still sees it down lane.
Right.
It's a big messer to get that 9 out. He's really putting the pressure on Ray.
All right.
Good shot. It's a big double.
Keeping the pressure on him.
Not going away easily. So back to Ray's generally trickier lane in the 2, and I feel like it's a very important shot. You can't let Juice get away with an early 4-bagger. Game 4. Ugh. And that one just looked like it never saw it.
Those hurt. All right.
This is the spare.
Spares made.
Again, am I correct here that we're halfway through game 4 and we haven't seen a missed spare yet?
There's been a couple of splits, but not makeables. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Not a second ball issue today.
Oh, that one picked up.
Yeah, he got that one to pick up quick, but, gets away with it with just a 4-pin. And that just goes to show that you're pretty lined up. You get one to really pick up that much sooner and still just single pin out of it.
Absolutely.
And that's, I think, been Ray's downfall is he's been close, but his misses are 7, 6, 7.
Right.
And that's just tough to overcome.
Also, Carolina Gatekeepers is up 2-1 now in the tag match.
Yeah, got a little quiet over there at the Peanut Gallery.
Yeah. You can tell the lead changed because Randy's not saying as much, so.
Not the last we've heard of him, I'm sure.
Definitely not.
Come back. Yeah, great shot. Great shot. Oof. Did he throw that Cosmos the last shot on the right lane?
I don't think so, did he?
I thought he was still in that UC3, but again, he makes the ball change and he just can't get it to hook on that right lane.
Yeah, just skated the break point.
Oh. And I think we spoke that one into existence, talking up everyone's spare game.
May or may not have. I'll blame you for that one.
Talking about the black cloud over here.
Yeah, that's you, not me. Just
My
answered your
apologies.
question.
My apologies, Ray.
You should be ashamed of yourself. All right, bounce back. All you can do, try to put some pressure on him. Yeah. See if you can force him to make a mistake.
The light at the end of the tunnel is dimming. Ray's going to need some help down the stretch from Juice to turn this one around. Ray can still bowl 232. Juice has got 279 on the board with his only miss being that 4-pin on this right lane. Yeah, this is high flush. And I believe that's 2 messenger 9s this game. I mean, he is just rolling at this point.
Both on that lane.
Ray basically has no choice here but to sheet and pray. And that about does it. Yeah, unfortunately, goal number 1, not get swept, was not accomplished today. But don't worry, Ray, I've been there. You're not the first good bowler to get swept in a title match. Oh, a little life on the spare.
That'd have been cool.
A hint of excitement.
Small victories, you know.
Yeah, Ray's now at the point where he can punch for 2-0, and I believe Juice has 200 in the 7th frame. Jeremy, you're absolutely right. The announcer jinx, no matter the sport, it's a real thing.
Like I said, I blame Bob. He's the problem, I promise.
All right, I don't take responsibility for that one.
Well, your champ stays champ.
Champ stays champ. Has a chance to century Ray here, game 4, if he can punch.
Oh, so you're just throwing insult to injury here. That's what you're doing?
You're kind of just hammering it home, but I'm here to stay.
Not only he could force him to punch out to get century.
Correct. Did a little research here. I want to see who was up in the 1v2 match, but I don't see any notes. It looks like Juice is going to have to defend next month against the winner of the Judd Turner Augusta Rain and Jacob Shipley from GOAT match. Shipley, a former cruiserweight champion. If he wins this month, he's got a chance at the belt again. So that's got to be pretty hard to do too, to go from one division's champ to running the ladder and the next division up.
Agreed. We talk about the champ move that he did though. Ball change into game 4, leaves a 4-pin, and that's the only miss.
Yeah,
4-pin, high flush 4-pin.
2 stuffed 9s and messengered out.
Kind of why he's there.
If we think about it, I mean, this is 4 games. His only pocket miss was a 2-4-8-10 that he covered.
Correct.
Yeah, no doubter. And now Ray just to salvage the century here has to throw 3 in the 10th to only lose game 4 by 100.
All right, no pressure, Ray.
Oh, a little purple hammer action. Old faithful.
Just needs the next 2.
Just needs the next 2 to lose by 100. Sorry, Ray,
we love you, Ray. We love you.
Yeah, absolutely. I said, certainly a few shots he'd like back there, but I just don't think he matched up today the way Juice did. That was going to be tough to beat. 980 for
Got
4
him right
is
where
stout.
you want him, Ray. A little loft.
Oof. Stay hot, Ray. Stay hot.
Good place for it.
Should have asked him how's the left.
Yeah, how's the left? Not very good today.
Good today.
Oh, not very good. Honorary how's the right?
Might be looking at a champ for a while here with Juice, dude.
Yeah, I mean, you can look back at all the champs over the last couple of years. I mean, you could look at every one of them and say, you know what, they might be here for a while.
Yeah.
Some stay and some don't, but Juice has got as good of a chance as anybody to hang on to that and make a run at the world bet when he gets his chance.
Right.
All right.
I need this one. All right, guys, we back here. Me and you again, Juice. It's us, dude.
Yeah, man, back here again. Just same situation, but you a little bit taller than Bob.
Yeah,
though.
a little bit. See, every time I see the video, I'm like, man, Bob looks like he's 4'9" compared to you guys.
Taller than you. Jeremy?
Hey, little.
bit taller than you. Yeah.
I'm also a little better looking, but we'll get past that anyway. Anyways, so little different result than last time. It was a little more of a grind for you last time. Today, it looked like you just kind of had the world.
But just a little more of the world, just more comfortable. Like I said, a couple of my shots you seen where I had a couple of over-under looks because I felt like the NV Tour, which I started off with, was kind of burning up. Later in the block, which kept on flat 10ing. And then the kind of the 6 split showed me, I probably need to get into something a little bit more symmetrical, go back right and stay a little bit more straight, something that's going to consume the energy and stay down lane. That's why I shot 279 the last game.
Absolutely. Yeah, we didn't even realize that you changed balls at first until someone called out, like, I think that's a different ball. And then we looked and we're like, oh, definitely was something a little cleaner and phenomenal. That's a champ ball change right there.
Yeah.
So, congrats on the win, dude. Looks like you might be staying here for a while. It looks like first time defending and going to keep going at it, man.
Get ready for Mega Bowl. Got a bowl to North Champ. Hopefully we can have a good match too. But I plan on trying to do my best to make sure I beat him and go against Jerry for the world belt afterwards.
Absolutely, man. Congrats.
Thank you. Squad up, everybody. Squad up.
You were introducing this match. Awesome. And this will be the beginning of the video, right? Stuff on top. We're here playing Holy Flames. Can interview Randy? 13 member. I want to get Randy. Oh, yeah, we got him. Yeah. After the intro. After the intro, yeah. All right, one second.
All right, Bob and Kyle here. We're hopping into the middle of the cap tag title match for February. So NWO is down. The defending champions down 1-2 to Carolina Gatekeepers. Carolina Gatekeepers going for their first shot at a title as a team. They're a new UBA team this year. Ooh, great spare try there by Miranda Edmonds. So tight match. Like this one's within single digits, but NWO's down. So a little bit of an upset potential here.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're out here in Salisbury at Woodleaf Lanes. And 2-1 Carolina Gatekeepers currently. And quite a few opens on the board for both sides this game. So this could go any way still.
Yeah, we have been watching. I know we're hopping into the middle here, but we have been watching this match while we looked at another, and definitely seems like we've got some spare issues, we've got some split issues.
Yeah,
not easy to fill frames. So
right,
awesome. Now that we're introduced here, I want to take a second. To get Randy McWilliams. Randy is the mouthpiece for NWO, the mouthpiece, president, owner, big hoo-ha.
I'm it, man.
So it's gotten a little quiet down here, Randy. Tell me what's happening.
We're making some adjustments and getting through it. Just trying to get everybody lined back up, and then we'll take care of them back here.
All right. I'm looking forward to some noise to finish this match.
Hey, welcome back! Welcome back!
Almost on cue. Carolina Gatekeepers 7-10s as I asked for some noise, and Randy
People
delivers.
Get 8-0 because you know why? Because he's selfish as shit. Him and both are selfish. Selfish.
Oof.
Hey, practice your strike shot. Practice your strike shot right here.
Yeah. So,
all right, sir.
Peanut Gallery. Yeah, we always love you, Randy.
I know. I have fun. It's all fun.
I told you what I told you.
I don't think I got past the arrows. Did I get past the arrows?
I don't think it did.
Hey, go over and help him out. He's consoling. He's lost. He's lost. He's lost.
And not only did we speak that into existence, but that was a pretty pivotal 7-10.
Yeah,
I mean, he had a chance to double there and take a lead in the match.
Remember when we said it probably wasn't the last we were going to hear of Randy?
Yes.
We were correct.
He said, I'm going to be in that tent too. But you ain't going to do it. You ain't going to do it.
Oh.
Hey, shoot this.
I will say, while this may not be a strike fest, it is nothing but entertaining when Randy is in the building.
And one.
Tell you what, it's pretty undervalued, underrated. You know how good having kind of that noise in your corner is. You know, I know it from experience that just having some noise is kind of a game changer sometimes. You really get the other side to squeeze it on occasion.
For sure. Well, that's a good shot right there.
And what a response, you know.
Yeah. It's a big double.
Yep, opponent 7-10s. You go up there and absolutely pure a double.
She's going to go look out for it. She's going to go look out for it. She's quiet, but she's beat. She's quiet, but she's beat.
Just another great shot. No doubter.
It's massive. That gives them a very, very healthy advantage here.
Are you seriously leaving him in? Are you seriously leaving him in? You guys do not. Maybe he's fishing. Maybe he's fishing. English right there. Hey, see, I'm helping you guys. I'm helping the rule. Hey, Ray.
And you got to wonder.
Hey, Ray. Help him with the rule.
You got to wonder, ball in hand. You know, Randy makes a little noise. Had to put the ball down and reset. Did he get to him? Are we just really overthinking this one? We got a little gamesmanship going on, maybe trying to slow the peanut galleries roll a little bit.
Something. Is this the equivalent of taking a re-rack?
I think we're like 3 re-racks deep at this point. We're taking a lot of time for this one. Yeah, NWO, I don't think we have the scores up right this second, but NWO has a max this game. They have 72 in the fifth. The 3-bagger up could punch for 222. Gatekeepers, talking through this one, they've got a spare in the 7th. Can punch for 190. So, they're down. They have to make a run here this game. They are up 2-1 in the match. So
they are, yep. But going up 3-1 versus being 2-2 is quite different situation to be in. So
that swing gets much looser when you have 2 free games to play with.
Exactly.
Hey, Ray. They just don't know what to do. They just can't throw the ball. Hey, max line is not max time.
All right, so it looks like after all that deliberation, not only do we have a bowler change.
Bowler change, and he was on the wrong lane.
We took 5 minutes at a time to tag. But looks like the right decision. Looks like the right decision. Hard to argue that.
I'll give you a chair.
It's a really good shot. Now, that's situationally, again, great double. Great double. Now, you still leave that 190 alive. You really make them show up here.
Yeah.
It's going to make them at least one more to shut them out, whether it's in the 9th or double the 10th.
It's a big strike.
Yeah, 10 back, no doubter. Not quite over, but almost over this game. Make it 2-2.
What's he need here? Count?
Yeah, I mean, they have 222 left. The spare is 2-0. They only have 190, so yeah,
Good count.
Yep.
Ten back.
Just an absolute no-doubter.
Just ice cold, dude.
Yeah, I mean, she has pured the last 3 shots she's thrown.
Do that first one in the 10th. Game 1 that you needed too.
Sounds like a good time to throw in the house to the left. Looks pretty good. It looks better than it did on 3 and 4, that's for sure.
That's definitely for sure. All right, so we're tied up here, 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2.
NWO won the first one. Gatekeepers got the next 2. NWO game 4.
I definitely expect Randy to pump up the noise in the background here going into game 5 here.
For sure.
Hey, tell you what, is the cameras on? This could be, he could be this 15 minutes of fame right here. 15 minutes of fame right here. What do you think? What do you think?
Oh.
Even the kids that on Fame 24's got their hands up down there.
All I want to know is do the commentators get around as well if this 5 minutes missed? Because we're ready.
Yeah. I would definitely appreciate a round.
I know you all can't see us, but our hands are up. Oh, less exciting than it looked.
Hook a lot.
Alas, I am still thirsty.
What?
I don't know what town.
All right.
Everyone shoots 888 over there. I don't know what's happening.
So that fully concludes that 4th game. 2-2. NWO Carolina Gatekeepers.
All right. 2-2. NWO getting her started. Game 5. 10 back. Such a simple game.
Yeah. Left-handed. That's why. I only know one person that overcomplicates being left-handed.
I'd say something to risk offending lefties, but none of you like me anyway, so say what I want. How's the left? It's a good shot.
He matches.
What did we get final score there? That last game it was like 190 to 210.
Watch a little-ish.
Oh no, they didn't even 190, like 170 to 210. If I could make a prediction, I think this game takes 230 to win.
Okay.
I think we're amped now. I think we're ready. Bob and Kyle are here. We didn't really get a chance to commentate on those first couple of games.
Or plug the pod.
Or plug 4 a.m. phone calls. Follow us on Instagram.
Coming soon. Little technical difficulties, but
we've got a whole list of hashtags if we want. You know, we got UBA all day, Storm Bowling, great sponsor, Hitman with everything. Yeah, that'll get all of you annoyed. just throw that one out there since there is a hit bet match coming up in the next segment. So, all right, big double start from Gatekeepers. Like I said, I think this is going to be a higher scoring game.
I'm back.
Ball goes to the pins with authority.
Looks like she's doing what, that Venom?
Yeah, Venom. Is it? I wanted to say Panic, but it's not. So
No, it's
not the Fatal.
Fatal. Yeah,
Fatal
the Fatal. Yep. The Recoil was the orange one.
It's been a minute since my snake ball days. So.
Yeah.
Little in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, little in. She knew it. She knew it.
All right,
Good spare
spare
cover,
made.
staying clean. I don't want to make any spare comments since that seemed to
your
black
last
cloud
time?
our last match.
I never picked up.
Ball went a long way.
Yeah. Also, do want to let you guys know, stick around for the 4 p.m. matches. We actually got 3 matches at 4 p.m. The Vixens match, the Cruiserweight match, and then also the Welterweight match. All belt matches. So.
Yep, and I'm sure those will be right here on the UBA page. I'm not sure if they'll stop the feed, start to do them, but you find everything at the Underground Bowling Association YouTube page.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Gave it a good run.
Yeah.
Off his hand, I thought he had a chance to make that.
Oh, that's not a very good shot. I think the Randy chirps might be getting to him.
Yeah, they have a noticeable effect. I said there are, especially down here in the Southeast Conference, there are some notable loudmouths. Randy certainly being one of those. Certainly partial to a couple on my own team that can get the job done. All right, Randy's coming back up off a not great shot, but a chance to put some distance. Doesn't love it. 10 back. How's the left?
How's the left?
That's such a simple game, though. I mean, she keeps her misses in front of her and still has a chance to strike every time. Oh, what a mixer.
shaking him
Little
out.
mixer.
Definitely arguable for sure.
Well, she's what? Best lefty on the pair? Best
Best
lady on the
bowler on the
pair?
pair, too.
The best bowler's definitely arguable. Maybe even not arguable.
Man.
That might be a fact. I will say it doesn't help to always loosens the swing when you're bowling at home. And, I'm Miranda Bowls League here at Old Wood Leaf, so I'm sure that's helping with the confidence. So,
yeah.
I also, shout out, I believe she shot her first 300 in sanctioned gameplay a couple weeks ago.
Who did?
Miranda did.
Here?
Yes, here.
Oh, wow.
So, again, a little bit of a swing loosener bowling at home for sure.
Yeah. No place like home, dude.
No place like home. Could be a lot of different buildings for some of us. All right, gatekeepers find themselves in a hole. Down about 20. Definitely looks like they're seeing a little bit of an over-under. Like you get it up the lane, it doesn't want to see it. You get it right, it hooks quick.
All right. This match is starting to get a little lopsided.
Yep, still early. We're only halfway through this game, but you can see where another double from NWO would make it very difficult to overcome.
Right.
My prediction right here is he's going to miss it to the right. He's going to miss it to the right.
Randy's predictions, he's going to miss it to the right. Aced it.
Some friendly wagering happening between the Peanut Gallery here on the spare. But I didn't want to say anything since we know that the black cloud is a thing. All right, so max score 277. Still live for NWO. Ooh.
Oh.
Almost got away with that one.
Right. I could be mistaken and just not been paying good enough attention, but her timing looked a little funny on that one. Her first two steps.
Yeah, it looks like she kind of threw it up the lane a little bit.
Right.
Thought you spare here, you're still in pretty solid control for this game, which she does.
Right.
So that brings him to a 256 max. And then Gatekeepers is looking
23
at
or 223, I mean, sorry.
33. 33.
So 33? Yes.
It's about a 23 pin game, as the monitor clearly tells us. That we could have saved a lot of math there.
Yeah. That'd be the easy way to do things. Why would we ever do that?
Yeah, we don't make things very easy. So, a great shot in left lane. Absolutely great shot.
So, we're going to have a tag coming up for them because she's thrown the first 7.
Yeah, you're right. So we are getting, for those unfamiliar with the tag format, take a quick second to explain that. So it's a 2-person team, and you have to make 4 tags throughout one game. The bowler that starts a game must throw the first 3 shots and the last one, no matter where that last one occurs, or else you kind of foul and forfeit the game. But 4 tags, so your other player has to come in, no more, no less, but exactly 4 times. So makes it for an interesting format, a little bit of strategy in play that's a little different from just, like a Baker game or a heads-up game. So to Kyle's point, we don't believe NWO has tagged yet in the first 7 frames, meaning you could tag here in the 8th, back in the 9th, that's 2. They have to tag 2 times in the 10th. So that can get tricky. That means you have to fill the frame.
Right.
So there's a little bit of risk involved, but it's working. I mean, they have a sizable lead. You just have to make sure that you don't make any mental errors here with the strategy.
Yep. It happens more frequently than you think.
Yep. Yes, to answer Dre's question in the comments, we have moved on from the heavyweight match. Juice swept Ray 4-0. Bowled really well, no doubt there.
I told you he was up.
Never saw it.
Yeah, that's
His
definitely.
ball's having a tough time seeing it.
Yeah, you
Too
know,
clean, you think?
I'm not the expert here. I would say that ball just went backwards.
It sure did.
Careful spectators. The open play bowlers are throwing balls backwards now. Back to the match. You know, if I am, and I apologize, I don't know these gentlemen's names as well as I should. But if I'm Mr. 2% here, I think I'm just too far left. That ball never tried to hook in the puddle.
Mr. 2%.
All right, so we see tag 1.
Oh, that's a big shot.
Yep, big messenger here. Big messenger here. That basically puts this game out of reach.
It's their first tag, so now they're going to go back to Miranda
This
for
is
the
2.
ninth.
Yep, second tag.
Now it's 2.
It's just absolutely no doubt. She is throwing it very well.
She sure is.
Clearly showing that she is, has the best ball reaction of the 4 bowlers.
Agreed.
Great.
Yeah, it does not look like it's fun to be a right-hander in this pair. I wonder, I don't know if you've noticed, but the right-hander on NWO is throwing a UC3, and while
Causing
it's
a lot
not
of carry down.
Yeah, while it's not traditional urethane, you can have a little bit of an effect with that,
Oh, absolutely. Especially we're in game 5, so.
Correct. So if he's been doing it the whole time, which he may be, we didn't quite get a chance to see the whole beginning of the match. Now we're in that situation where they get a frame to make some guesses here.
Absolutely.
I will say, if nothing else, gatekeepers have been deliberate in how much time they're taking.
Agreed. He has also tried to go in the wrong lane again.
I'm not sure he knows where he is.
He doesn't. Doesn't have 2% of a clue where he's at, dude.
Little ball change there. And moved right, and it looked significantly better.
Yeah, it's quite a bit better. Does he know he's still on that lane, or no?
Looks like we got a handle on the happenings here.
There's your third tag.
Yeah, it looks like they definitely had things under control. Just rare to see 7 frames go by before any tags in this format. But
right, yeah.
Now all they have to do is make sure that Miranda throws the last one, and they're fine.
The left is very good, Senzo. The left is very good.
I did say it would take at least 230 to win this match, Kyle. And here we are, 256 if she fills it up in the fill.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be a little bit closer, though. It didn't take 230 to win the match.
To be fair, 180 would have won the match. You are absolutely correct. So NWO, after winning the first one, dropped 2 to the gatekeepers. but have now won games 4 and 5.
Yep.
And don't look like there's any stopping them.
It's a big game. 256, 175.
Absolutely. Especially in the tag
A lot
format.
to a little.
Tag's so unique that it's not just like throwing 250 on your own. It's not like a Baker 250 where you only have to see one lane.
Right.
There's just some strategy involved here. 250 is a big game.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, kicking off game 6. Gatekeeper's got to win this one to stay in it, tied up. Ooh, big break.
Got away with one there.
Happy birthday.
And also, as you spoke about the format for the tag here, you do have to have each bowler on your team start opposite games, correct?
Correct. So if bowler 1 leads off game 1, bowler 2 then leads off game 2, and you switch back and forth to the end. So
absolutely.
So in a 7-game match, your first lead off is going to have a chance to start and finish 4 games. So put a little weight on that that spot.
So we go. Trying to get off work.
So it's interesting. That was a little bit of a tug for Mr. Gaddis there, and it never hooked. So even being the one throwing that urethane-esque bowling ball, he's seeing a little bit of that push too. Well, gets the wood. Gets the wood. Team player.
I know we already started this one, but what do you think it's going to take to win this one?
Early look, I think the bowlers that are leading off for their respective teams are the less lined up of the two, which tells me the score is going to be a hair lower.
Right.
I still think it takes 2 team 220 to get it done. I don't see them, down the stretch, I don't see them folding, and I don't see a 180 to 170 type game here, but
right.
I still think it takes a good number. It's a really good 3-bagger off what looked like no ball reaction the last game. So,
yeah. Oof, that one sailed the break point.
And a bucket. Yeah, same thing. I mean, ball's asymmetric, but it's still that urethane cover. So you're not going to get a lot of help when you get those in the puddle.
Well, good news is that's his 3rd frame. So now you can get that lefty back in there.
Correct. You can get the one that hasn't missed much.
Yeah. Send the reliever in.
And she's already on the approach ready to go.
Yeah. All right.
Not sure if this is a team decision or if she's just like, get out of here.
Yes.
I also bowl with a lefty in tag team. And we're just like that. Just get out of here. let me have the left for a little while. Oh, almost
rolled it.
Almost rolls out the 10 of what could have been a high flush split. Sorry, rolls off the 7. And in an interesting strategy move here, they actually tagged to get the righty to come in and shoot that 7-pin. So higher percentage spare conversion. But then you take your lefty out of play for a frame. So that's another part of the format we didn't mention.
Right.
Is that while you can tag in the middle of a frame to have your other bowler shoot the spare, they must then throw the first shot the next frame. So you can't just come in, shoot a spare, and sit back down. You now have to come up and bowl the first shot of the next frame at least.
Right.
Thank you. In another interesting gamesmanship note, owner, CEO, president, mouthpiece Randy is seen back here hitting some surface to some of his bowlers' bowling balls in Game 6, which is totally allowed because this is not USB sanctioned.
It's a good shot. Gatekeeper's bouncing back from that loss.
Absolutely. They got a chance to take this to Game 7. Oh, look at that nice, fresh surface going down the lane. That one didn't hesitate to hook, did it?
Sure didn't.
Just got eye contact from Randy. I think he learned that from me, to be honest. I think he learned that from me. I got a little point. He remembers the NWO bowlers I went through on my title run because I did that a lot. Oh. That's a big split in that situation, too, because you had a chance to make a run here coming off his strike, and now you're almost giving this game away. Oh, it's funny, people see that as a lucky make if that were to fall. That's probably the closest thing to a textbook conversion as you can get, because short of a bounce out of the pin deck, out of the back, there's real no other way to make that.
Right.
All right, so NWO after that open is looking at a 215 max. Gatekeeper sells 278 on the board, so quite a big lead, but a lot of game to go. And a great shot there to keep it going.
Yeah. That one saw it. Saw it right, saw it correctly.
Absolutely. Haven't mentioned it in a few minutes, but big shout out again to Storm Bowling for sponsoring, the Underground Bowling Association and everything they do for everybody here. So, huge supporters of the UBA
all day. All right, this one's a little lopsided.
Yeah,
the other way this time.
Right. It's looking the same thing as last game, just the other direction.
Yeah. And for those of you tuning in, it is 3-2 NWO, with Gatekeepers
Much
having
better
a
shot. Much
pretty
better
stout
shot.
lead in Game 6 to try to take this to 7.
Oof, and almost another big split. Yeah, and Miranda has went from absolutely locked in to one real good shot in the last 4 or 5. So and it looks like a missed spare too. So this game is 100% over, with Gatekeepers needing to just count in the next 6 or so shots to shut out NWO. So that means we're going to Game 7. Another great shot. Gatekeepers is a deep south team, since I don't know their home house off the top of my head, but I know they're deep south. If I were to guess, it's Georgia area. Yeah. Bad break 7-10 there, but this game is still way in hand. It doesn't really change any outcome here. So better shot there from Miranda. Looks like she's getting lined up. And thank you for that. Anchor Lane's Columbia, South Carolina. So I thought they were a little further south, but they are right in that Columbia area with a couple other UBA teams. All right, Miranda can clean the spare up to take this game to 160. Said Gatekeepers already at 190 to 9. So, like you mentioned, definitely 3-3. Taking us to Game 7. All the action in one game. See if we get a little noise out of team owner Randy for Game 7.
please report to the front desk. Hayden, please report to the front desk.
And short of a 7-10 in the ninth there, that was a pretty commanding game, compared to what NWO threw it at them. So hey, you gotta, if you're gatekeepers, you gotta like your ball reaction right now. Just rally back after dropping 2 in a row. You had a 2-1 lead at one point, fell back to 3-2.
Puts them in the 2 teens. You did say 2 teens, 220s.
Yeah, the only thing that got me there was a 7-10 in the ninth, or else it was going to be much over that.
Yeah.
So.
But once again, didn't take that to win. Only took 161 to win.
As a fan and spectator here, I'm at least rooting for a much closer game this next one. Those last two were pretty lopsided in opposite directions.
2% has been the most lost person I've seen bowl in a long time.
Yeah, I don't understand.
He didn't know that he was supposed to shoot at this spare.
He also just picked up his strike ball.
He did pick up the wrong ball. We are moving in the right direction because he's on the right lane this time.
Oh. Hey, I remember my first time.
All right, Randy. We're gonna get you kind of loud this game. Is that what's about to happen? I think
it's going to get loud here in a minute. I like these guys, but I gotta get my team the win. So
now's the time. Now's the time for it's no more being a friend. It's go time.
They knew coming into this so it was going to be fun, and they bowled my team last month, and I told them it was going to be a good time, and they know it's just all good fun. Nothing personal. They all know. So
sometimes personal. No, I'm just
nah.
All right. Game 7.
And there is Randy as predicted.
As predicted, the noise is back. I definitely understand. It's hard to be real loud when your team's losing by 50 or 60 in a game, but hey, we're all even at the start of a new game, so creep those decibels back up.
Yeah. It's a good cover.
Yep. Especially in a match like this, every spare means everything here. Don't want to be that black cloud, but my prediction for this game.
You're not. Yeah.
You ready for this one? First team to miss a spare loses.
Okay. All right. I like that.
We don't need numbers here, but I think that one mistake is all it's going to take.
As well, and I think that this is going to come down to the team up last is going to need at least the first one in the 10 for the win.
All right. And we saw that a few times early as we started covering the match. So. Ooh, smash set. Pretty good shot. Easy cover. Randy didn't seem as confident in that spare attempt as the bowler, but I think the bowler knew it was falling.
Oh,
great shot.
Vicious.
Yep, great shot. Wrap 7. Does look like she's picked her speed up a little bit. There, that last game, a couple shots went high. It looks like her adjustments to just throw it harder.
Right.
Which makes sense. That's how most lefties adjust.
Right. Let's not jump in.
Don't move.
Harder.
Don't ball change. Looking at you, Senzo. Good spare. Very good spare.
Yep.
All tied up. It's exactly what you want to see.
And if you look at it, total wood across the board. I know it's been 3-3, but there has been no major jumps other than actually the couple games were big jumps, but they both had those. So they're within 20 pins of each other after 6 games.
Yeah, no, they've both thrown some punches here.
Right.
Not a great break there from Randy. That was a pretty good shot. Had a messenger that had enough length to get there and just got blocked. Oh.
So you got NWO losing is what you're saying, because you said first team to miss a spare.
That's how the prediction would work out. And that's a big spare miss. I mean,
it is.
Like, you got to think that's one of your easier ones, shooting cross lane. And
especially for an ace and a 7-pin. 7 for a lefty, a 7-pin is usually the problem. She aced that 7-pin.
Now let's see if Gatekeeper smells the blood in the water and can throw a double in here and really distance themselves.
Looks a little in.
A little in, but he's been kind of playing there the whole time. He's kind of got a little bit of, I should say a little bit, a lot of the tilt and just kind of spinning it up through the puddle, but it's certainly been effective. His good shots have been pretty good. Oh, looked like he was a little more forward with that one. Didn't quite get that one to kind of spin to win.
Pretty flat there.
Yeah, pretty flat 10. But yeah, this is a huge spare. You just saw your opponent give you an opening. You can't get it back.
Randy's in the back here yelling that he's going to miss.
And he did.
Oh. That makes things pretty interesting here.
Oh. Yeah, like I said, that's what you can't do. Your opponent gives you an opening, you can't give it back. So that brings it right back down to just about an all-even match again.
So looks like NWO is going to stick with the lefty here.
Yeah, coming off of wrap 7, below her 10 miss.
You can't really take her out yet.
It's tough. She's done some really good shots. They needed it today. Ooh, got that one a hook and trips a 6-pin.
A little slower. Comes in high.
I can't think of any catchy rhymes with tripping 6s, and I got nothing good to follow that one up.
Yeah, it's terrible. Don't quit your day job, dude.
Oh, I wish I could.
Oh, man. Yeah, you're not a rapper. You're definitely not a rapper.
Oh, good shot there.
Big hit.
Mixes him up. Gets that
big hit.
5-7 out of there late. I don't know if there's any rules about this, but Randy's now in the settee talking trash. Another good shot from the righty.
That shot was 10 back.
Time for a huddle.
I'm not sure if he's explaining what lane he's on.
For those of you watching, Randy's currently mocking them for how they huddle. All right, 2%.
All the heckling happening right now.
He's on the right lane this time. That is good, though. I mean,
it's a great start. Throws a double here. If he throws a double here, does he silence Randy? No chance.
Maybe for a frame or two.
He likes it. Oh, it's a late kick of the 7.
All right.
Definitely seems more like the strong silent type here. He's not giving it back to him much. Just talking with the ball.
It's a big shot.
Absolutely. 10-pin match.
So we're sticking with the lefty.
Yeah, she's coming off a trip 6-pin on this right lane.
We're not sticking with, actually. We're switching back to the lefty. I'm sorry. Oh, and that's a good shot.
There's a great shot. 10 back.
They did make the shift. They did make the change last frame on lane 1. I forgot about that.
Great question in the comments. Yes, Senzo. Woodleaf did a lot of remodeling. Brand new chairs, brand new ball returns.
All it took was one person banging their knee on a piece of furniture,
one injury.
And now they have all new chairs.
Yeah, no, we love this place. They're great to the UBA. I said huge supporters of everything that is underground bowling.
It's a big shot.
Oh. Everything but a 5.
Beverages?
Getting thirsty. A lot of arms going up in the crowd.
Thank you, Juice.
Heavyweight champ's got his arm up. No doubter.
No beverages. No beverages.
Still thirsty. All right, that is a big miss because that puts Gatekeepers back in the driver's seat here.
Sure does. Going into the 7th frame here, I'm still liking my prediction of one of the teams needing the first one.
It's tight. Absolutely. Oh, gets that one to roll out.
Tripping 4s.
I still don't have any good rhymes for that one.
What do you mean? 4s is a good one.
Nothing
Right.
rhymes.
You say that.
Nothing rhymes with 4s. All right, they make the tag here. They go back to 2% on this left lane.
That's a quick
Looks
shot
good.
he's throwing.
Yeah,
Wow,
10
he's got
back,
some confidence.
no doubt. I almost wondered if Randy got a little noisy before that shot. Does it have the same outcome? All right.
That was massive.
Yeah, now NWO looking from behind.
Oof.
And if you're going to do it, that's not the worst place to do it.
I tried to get him to say it, but he wouldn't say it.
He let that go, and I think he was worried about that spare, but it was no doubter. All right, so
That's how I feel every time I shoot a spare.
I've seen it. Going to the ninth frame, NWO can punch out for 224. Gatekeeper still has 247 on the board. So this is crunch time now. Ooh, the big tug gets away with what could have been worse, but I mean, you got to have it at this point.
Did not look comfy there.
They make the tag for the spare, which is interesting considering she just missed the 10.
I was thinking
The 10 pin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking that.
But covers that no problem. The Gatekeeper at this point kind of just has to walk the dog home. I mean, Phil Frames here, and that's your new champion, but that's easier said than done.
Right.
He's got 7. He's got 7, Evelyn. He's got 7. He's got 7.
Looks like a pretty good shot. Ooh. I like that more than I think the result ended up. I thought it was going to be pretty good. Almost high flush 410. Gets lucky, gets the 4 out. Randy doing everything in his power to will a miss here. And it's right in. Yo, Kyle, how's my prediction looking on the first spare miss?
Better than my prediction.
So what do we need here? Just a filled frame? Is that right? Gets him to 216 compared to 212. So like 8 spare 8 or so does it?
Yeah.
Sorry, 9 spare 8, 8 spare 9. Some fill of 17 with a... Oh.
10 pin. Uh-oh.
So now you're in the position where you have to make a 10 pin.
I hate this for him. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, I've seen you shoot 10 pins. It's not
back
good.
10 pins, needing them.
With a Randy McWilliams in your ear, and he did miss one or more earlier. Make a 10 pin for a belt.
And he missed it.
All over it. All over it. What are you worried about? He said ice in the veins. Now it's good count. Yeah, count does matter here. 7 or less,
5, yeah.
and NWO still has a chance.
Right? Randy said 6.
Keep it on the lane.
10. And your new champions.
Not one in WOT, but 2 to get here. And we took that back. What's up? Let's go. If he actually start talking, he's been like a damn mute all day. That's what we got to. Come here, come here. I start talking. No. was trying to get you.
Not gonna tell this man.
Thank you again.
Thank you, sir.
All right, guys. The new champs. I heard you say you went through 2 NWO teams to get here. Oh yeah, get your belts. Yeah, you need those. How's it feel to have the lumber? Feel good?
Feels good, man. It was a long road to get here. We knew today was gonna be a battle. Shout out NWO, man. They got a squad. Both teams they got in this divisions got a squad, but we said it's probably go 7, and we just try to make shots, man, and try to push them.
Hey, I noticed we gave you a hard time a few times. You ended up on the wrong lane a couple times. We were giving you a hard time, but it worked out. Was it the game plan?
Oh, absolutely. I just follow suit, baby.
Well, that's awesome, guys. New team. First time going after the belts and get them. First year. That's
Gatekeeper shout out, man. New team in the South, man. So let's keep it going, man. Keep it going.
Congrats, guys.
Thank you, brother.
Stuff, man.
Next time I talk about us both the blind team instead of using Stevie Wonder's picture, put the shades on.